you always get what you want. Invariably. Even though you may think that it's entirely opposed to your wishes. But if it's your karma, everything that happens to you, put in another way, everything that comes to you is a return to you of what goes out of you. Yes, obviously, that's absurd. If you confine the definition of yourself to your voluntary, conscious behavior, that's a ridiculous definition of oneself. Oneself, by any stretch of the imagination, must involve far more than the conscious and voluntary aspects of our behavior. And if we see that it involves intimately and inescapably the behavior of what we call the other, the not self, the environment, and see that these two are moving together like the two sides of the snake.
If you try to hurt my friend,
a CRM shouldn't set your teeth.
Welcome to the channel. I have no legal rights to the video, so you're listening to this on Alan Watts.
Together like two sides of the snake. It's venomous. Then you get a very good thing. You have to be careful. You've got a Western background. Because this is what happens to a lot of people who play around with psychedelic chemicals. There are many, many cases of inflation among these people. That is to say, when you get this sensation that the two sides of the world, the inside and the outside, are moving together, you may think, I am ruling. I am God in the Western sense of the word. Therefore, your ego, instead of being, as it were, integrated and transcended with all this process, merely assumes vast dimensions as megalomania, blown up by the mystical experience. So you get the holier-than-thou people going around who seem to think that they're above all dimensions and have no obligations to anyone or anything. Because they're divine. They can do as they damn please. What they haven't realized is that doing as you will isn't a new that you suddenly put on instead of now around as I will. You have to realize first that that's what you've always been doing. And you can look at this from a very simple point. It's not a complete point. But you can say, well, now what about the people who did good and who did the things that they didn't want to do? You know, everybody's mother said, darling, sometimes we have to do things we don't like. What about it? Well, you can always say, the kid obeyed the mother and did the thing that he didn't like because that was the better part of it. In other words, if he hadn't done that, something worse would have happened. And we choose the lesson of two evils. And when you find yourself in a situation where you have to choose the lesson of two evils, then you say, I want out of here. You take the easiest way. You take the line of least resistance. So that's your doing. Now, you can pursue that more profoundly when you stop thinking about human behavior as something that responds to the compulsion of an environment. And you can get out of that when you see the behavior of the environment as an essential aspect of you. So it isn't, as it were, the environment starting something, which you are therefore compelled to follow. It's the whole system moving together. So then, you get in the state of liberated or mystical consciousness, you very often feel that a hill is lifting you up as you walk up it. The ground seems to heave beneath your feet, and up you go.
Jesus not here.
And you get this strange feeling of lightness, of effortlessness. Walking on air, never a care, you know. This wonderful sense that there are no obstructions anywhere. There's nothing, as it were, banging you and making you do that. It all flows together. That's a very common sense. You are actually, in that state of consciousness, you are perceiving the goings-on, the Tao, the course of nature, in the way it's happening.
You take this fight seriously.
But in the ordinary way, you've been conditioned to resist it, to fight it, and to use those sensations of resistance to create a sensory basis for what you describe as the ego. The ego, in practice, is a sense of strain. When you are aware of I, you are aware of a basic discomfort, which is located basically between the eyes.
Tell me, what kind of opponents do you
Somewhere in
enjoy
here.
fighting?
A sort of tightness.
Well,
Also,
you
it's
were the
in other
one who
sentences
deserves stronger, Piccolo.
in the solar plexus.
How long are we going to be fighting first?
There are various physical centers, in other words, where this constant tension or resistance against it is going on. And that's what you feel when you talk about I. When that tension ceases, you discover immediately that the separate ego has disappeared, and that what I refers to is simply the total panorama of experience, everything that's happening. That's I. And obviously I don't know all of it, because I can't inspect all of it with my radar, with my conscious attention. That would be a ridiculous undertaking, to know everything in that sense. We know it in a much better way, as we know how to grow hair and open and close our hands. So, this point of view can be understood if we clarify the initial problems we have about it. And I suppose the first problem is, if we accept the notion that everything that happens to us is our own karma, our own doing, then we have to be very careful of, shall we say, the devil of inflation, of that your ego is what is in control of all this. And the second thing is, if you think then that everything that happens to everybody is what they really want to happen, then you can absolve yourself from any qualms about being unkind to someone. Because you can say, well, the unkindness I did you was what you really wanted, wasn't it? You know that business about the responsibility of the person who gets murdered for getting murdered? There is a curious sense in which a lot of people go around looking for trouble. Freud pointed out quite correctly the psychology of accident-prone individuals. They seem to be attracting trouble like flies attracting moths. And we're all doing that. But we manage to remain unconscious so that we can praise and blame. Play the game says, that's not my fault, that's your fault.
This fight is moving just.
And so we go around apportioning faults to everybody. Because if we're going to apportion praise for what the good things people do, you can't make praise mean anything unless you also go around blaming. Praise and blame go together. Supposing everybody was acting in a praiseworthy way, and we praised everybody for everything, they'd get tired of it. They wouldn't even notice it anymore. So long as you're going to get a kick out of being praised, you've got to go around blaming too. It's very simple. But if you see the folly of that praising and blaming are just creating each other, then you don't praise and you don't blame. You just dig the whole thing. And that's why, when we encounter very great sages, you never hear them blame people, and they very rarely praise anyone. You try to start gossip in the presence of such a person, and you make a derogatory comment about someone. It's as if you had thrown a rock into a well and heard no splash. And a funny feeling, because that you get no response. You get no agreement. And if you praise somebody, there's also likely nothing to be said, except perhaps, Some remark that, of course, you're praising the beloved in all its manifestations. And this disconcerts some people terribly. I've always noticed that real sages never gossip, never criticize persons. And because they understand so well. The French saying, tout comprendre, c'est tout pardonner, to understand all is to forgive all, is so true if you are experienced in just the ordinary way of dealing with problems. Even a counselor, or a psychotherapist, or minister, anything like that, you very soon get to realize how vastly complicated you are, and see that they really are in the message they're in, not because of anything. That's the way it is. And you stop blaming people. And because you don't blame people, you have open ears, people come and seek your advice. Because they don't want to come to someone who's a counselor who will bore them out. It's like dentists. Seven factors really don't take care of their teeth. They realize that the job of the dentist is precisely to look after people who can't be bothered with their teeth. That's why he's in business. So a good dentist doesn't call his patients out because they didn't do this, that, and the other. Exactly the same with doctors. They know perfectly well that nobody's going to live by the rules of health. They just mess around. Because every night you see what is called change in fashion. And standard 1921, at the time it's 1930, they've changed their ideas altogether. By the time it's 1960, it's back again. It's between 1921 and 1894, something like that. It's always changing. So, while the rules are not so... If they were all absurd, it would be easy. But they're not all absurd. There's some truth in it, always. But nobody's ever quite sure. So the function of healers and doctors and so on is just to do what can be done to stop the mess getting too messy. And they must accept it as that. That's their job. If I were healthy, say to the doctor, I wouldn't need you. So you're in business. Now, what about it then? We have difficulty in seeing this mutuality of our relationship to the rest of the world because it's contrary to common sense, contrary to the way we've been brought up.
Did you come here to take care of the annoying?
And therefore, we have what I would call an initial intellectual block to understanding.
My revenge is making all living
Quite apart from many emotional blocks or anything of that kind. But obviously, we must overcome that intellectual block if we're going to go any further and actually realize, feel this way of life's working relationship between what you do and what happens to you. Then the question arises, then what do I do? Do I go around saying to myself,
like that? You won't leave us.
all this that's happening to you is what I want?
Looking to get stronger too, huh?
I am inside and outside. I am the subjective and I am the objective. And you don't mean to go around thinking thoughts about this, so as it were to talk yourself into this way of feeling.
Ready?
Well, that's very superficial. Nature is something much more than an idea.
Does she have Dennis wrapped around her finger?
What? You bore me! You moron! Get lost! Go die already! You're in my way! You moron! Is that all you got? I'm not done yet! Go die already! When you can... With half-baked strength. I hope you're ready. You moron! What? Get lost! Let my guard down. Get lost! You moron! All right. Have a taste of this! Darn it! You moron! I hope you're ready! Not bad! What? Let go! I'll see this through to the end! I hope you're ready! What? Just die already! When you consider the fact that you... With half-baked strength like that... What? Get lost! All right. What? You do know I'm a low-class warrior. I hope you're ready. What? Go die already! Have a taste of this! What? I hope you're ready. Not bad. What? Go die already! Get lost! Have a taste of this! Not bad. You're in my way! I'm not done yet! Get lost! What? Darn it! You moron! I'll unleash everything I've got! you consider? Did you come here to... Are you... Get lost! Get lost! Is that all you got? Get lost! You bore me! Not bad. What? What? You bore me! You're in my way! Get lost! Darn it! You moron! What? Get lost!
I'm getting excited.
Not bad. You moron! Damn it! I won't lose to you! It'll be a sad day when my own kid can beat me. Are you... What?
Yeah!
Not there! You won't. I'm not done yet!
I'm not done yet.
Is that all you got? You moron! Get lost! Get lost! Darn it!
I'm getting excited.
You bore me! Can't be! Get lost! I'm not done yet! Moron!
That's a job. Whoa!
Get lost! I hope you're ready. You bore me!
I'm getting excited.
Just die already! Just die already! You bore me! Here I come, you moron! Get bit! Get lost! What? You moron! Get lost! Get lost! Is that all you got?
I'm not done yet.
Get lost! You're in my way! You I'm not done yet. You moron. What?
Hey, how about we try again?
Are you... What? You're in my way! Darn it! You moron! Get lost! What? Not bad! You bore me!
Whoa!
Get lost!
Take this!
What? You moron! Get lost! Is that all you got? I'm not done yet!
I'm not done yet.
You're in my way!
That's a job well done.
Get lost! Get lost! Darn it! You bore me!
I'm getting excited.
Oops! Get lost! Can't be! You moron! Is that all you got? I'm not done yet!
I'm getting excited.
Get
ready to see my real strength.
I can never have this change everything. Your fate as well! You... Oh, crap!
Okay, let's go.
It's good to see